Hello and welcome back to the Blackwater Cantina. I will be your host tonight, Robin, and I'm currently joined by...
I'm Maz.
I'm Mike.
Cool, and let's just jump into it. What have you guys been up to this week?
Not recording my audio correctly, so this is take 2. Sorry.
Himself out.
I'm not just that professional. This is the second taking of this.
Yeah, that's it. I have been printing off Dusk terrain because the February Warmachine 3D stuff dropped and they dropped Dusk terrain. So that's already gone on the printer. Probably be doing some of that this Friday evening. I'll be doing a bit of painting with that. Might even go live and do some painting. So come and join us if you fancy that.
Cool.
What else? A little bit of painting on Kythos and just getting the non-metallic metal done on all of his gribbly arms. I'm going to try sponging on his head just to try and give it a bit more texture because he's got a giant old melon that needs painting and I think it would look quite good with the spongy thing. I think that would work. And we did some games on Sunday as well. So
We good. We'll talk about
We'll
those
talk
in a minute.
about that.
yeah.
Mike, what have you been up to?
Apart from the games on Sunday, I had a lovely text from a good friend who is right next to me. And a Warjack appeared. There will be pictures here in this empty space next to me somewhere. So yeah, I've been working on the Death Jack. So, big job because it's a big beefy boy. But yeah,
It's very
should
cool.
be should be up and running by next week maybe. I don't know. Depends on how much time I get painting.
Well, when it is, come over, we'll play some games. And I will
Yeah, and post pictures so we can make it into a short as well.
get trashed by Death Jack.
Yeah. Or it will die because it's this brand new model and that's what...
Well, exactly. That's going to be new model syndrome, isn't it? Anytime
Yeah.
you put your brand new painted shiny thing on the table, it gets removed on turn 2.
It's a shame we can't release the internal podcast chat for this as well because his reaction to this getting the Death Jack was amazing. We're like, don't order anything, Mike.
My response was gits.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Robin and I decided that Mike needed a Christmas present, so we pre-ordered Death Jack for him and told him not to order anything and run it by us first. So then he ordered himself Death Jack. So then we had to yell at him to cancel his order. But it's alright, because now he's got Hellraker coming as well. So
Yeah, I do.
Good.
yeah,
I'm also getting new model syndrome.
yeah. What about you, Robin?
I've done other hobbies, but mostly been putting my car back together. But anyway. But no, I had a machine mini crate on Sunday. So it's the new Shadow Tongue,
Yay!
which I will take pictures. Well, you've already seen the picture, but I will get Mats to edit in here somewhere. The picture of my original Shadow Tongue, which he really, really wanted, but it was the first one I painted. I would love to do a conversion, but with mixing, matching parts of it, especially like the smoked hand he has, where it's called skull on it. I'd
No.
love to add that to this new model because I think I would add to it, but I can still have both of them because I think they're really cool. So I have 2 mini crates for this army. I have Michael and this one.
Cool beans.
I'm really happy with it. So, what did you guys get up to Sunday?
Yay! Game day in Toyman. So we did another game day to try and start building our community up, get some people down, run some smaller games just to get people playing and looking and having a wander over. So Mike and I tried out a starter box command Cadra off Fane of Nero into Thornfall. I discovered what Midas's feat was after putting a huge amount of effort into killing Lytirsus.
I also discovered what Midas's feat was.
Because Mike was incredibly prepared for the game. And then, then read the feat at the right time. So after a lucky critical hit, put stationary on Lytirsus. So then Lytirsus' feat gives people additional damage dice against stationary targets. So I then Hunters marked it and put both of the cats into it, killed Lytirsus in one round. Only to have Midas pop Pet Cemetery, which put Lytirsus back on the table.
Zombie pig.
So, yeah, that was very cool. You got one of the little pigs back as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because I'd killed one of those with Silena actually picking prey targets properly and just the little pigs and just taking them off.
That's cool.
So, yeah, he repurposed Lytirsus into a zombie pig and sent it. I was about to say charged it into the last watch, but it didn't charge because it can't be forced on the turn it comes back. So it walked over to the last watch and then promptly didn't hit any of them because defense 15 is now gross.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
I like it.
Defense 15 when you've got a mat of 6, so you need 9s.
And no forcing for extra dice or boosting or anything.
No forcing.
So, yeah.
Like it's 9 impossible.
I have to say the changes so far. I've only played a couple of games since the January update, but being elves and feeling lots of defense 14 and 15 and things like that is now feels much like it, more like it did back in Mark II, Mark III, where actually that makes you hard to hit, whereas previously in Mark IV you'd be like, oh, you're a defense 18, I need a 3 to hit. So it's
That's
making a big difference, and I'm feeling it already, which is good. I like it.
awesome.
That's what I think they were going for, though. Like, with the update, that people start feeling like we did back when we were playing in end of Mark II, Mark III, where things were survivable, but if it got hit by something big enough, it weren't going to live.
You
No,
just have to,
so it's like you've got that weight behind that fist that's coming to that squishy human.
yeah,
Or,
you've got to commit a little bit more to it, haven't you? So
yeah,
Exactly.
it's you need some sort of hit fixing or some sort of backup or some sort of debuff to land to then commit enough so it's not just, oh, your unit's in charge range, I'm going to take that off the table with one of my units. You've got to choose what you're committing and where and what's the right thing to be taken off at the right time. So it's feeling good. It's feeling a lot more tactical, and I'm very much looking forward to being at the Steamroller at Tiverton at the end of the month and playing a whole bunch of games over a couple of days.
Yeah.
So
moving on. I've actually called this, so I'm really happy with this. So for the new Warmachine Wednesday that you guys are listening to us on the Friday for, good morning, Kithguard. So I said it was going to be Nam inspired because of how they were wearing their clothes and everything. So we've got a lovely story and rules for Kithguard.
Yep.
So again, when you're doing this, watch any of your favourite Vietnam War films. So, or Tropic Thunder if you're really feeling fancy.
That is such a good film. that is a film that had no right to be good, but was glorious.
Or again, listen to, I think there are playlists for Vietnam War. So you've got Black Sabbath in there. You've got all sorts in there. Fortunate Son again would be in there. That will help you paint this army to its true potential.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it will do when I receive it. So
because it's the rules for the command starter in there as well. So
yeah.
I think what I'm probably going to do is digest those a little bit and then probably put up a command starter review for that to go into all the details. So if you're interested in knowing all the ins and outs of the command starter. That will be coming shortly. No pictures of shiny painted models that I've painted because I don't have them, but the temptation to order them is quite real right now. So
Yeah, I definitely want them.
yeah.
So yeah, after everything of Welcome to Kithguard, it's really hard not to make any more Vietnam jokes. We've got heroes and villains of Behemoth. So
Yes.
heroes and villains, Behemoth being one of them.
Is he a hero or is he a villain? Is he? Isn't it? We ask what is Behemoth, but do we ask why is Behemoth?
He's half bison, so
He's part bison. But yeah,
I definitely love that meme that I think I sent to you guys, which is the Godfather one. Was like, my boy, what have they done to my precious boy?
I think it looks great. I like it. I'm in the love it camp. I think he's been quite Marmite.
It's different. It's a nice change of going. Here is this classic walking tank that you've known and loved for years, and now he could be on treads too.
That's it.
No longer needs to skip leg day. For him, there is no leg day.
Exactly.
It does remind me of Munchie's Odyssey a little bit though, but that's just me.
Yeah.
For anybody who doesn't know, that is an Oddworld reference. So, hooray for me!
Yay!
Yeah, then we've got the fresh off the print for Warmachine 3D February release. So that is
With the Brigands,
yeah,
Brigands,
epic
Guard
Kraghorn,
band.
which I'm he's very cool. He's probably going to get printed off at some point. Like,
Yeah, he is.
I've got
That Brigand Warlord looks really cool.
I love the
You
square
got,
guns of the Pharaoh. All of their gun barrels are square because it's easier to make, and that tickles me.
Well, wasn't it? The guy who created the puckle gun, he was like, round bullets are for Christians, the square are for pagan.
What?
Did you not know this?
No.
So the guy who created the puckle gun, which is the duckfoot gun,
Right.
he came up with square bullets for pagans and round bullets for Christians,
I see.
which is just dumb in itself. But yeah,
It's good times.
but yeah,
Good times.
there's some amazing things. I definitely want the extreme Kraghorn because that just is insane.
He's
Because
definitely got the if it bleeds we can kill it look, because he's just
Pumping on that cigar.
And then what else we got?
Your Scattered Terrain, the Dusk and Callous Terrain pack. Shattered
So
Glory.
already printed some of that off. Although I got some strange texturing on the top. I think my printer has missed a layer somehow, so I need to fix it.
It's just nice to go through because I'm liking the plaza, I'm liking the reflecting pool.
That watchtower looks really good.
The marble step is probably something I really want.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a look through this later. And your Crystal Grove because nobody wants to paint trees. Go figure.
No one likes trees. Actually, I've already got some trees and they're nearly finished. I need to finish them up on. That might be my first thing for Friday. Finish painting the trees.
You've also got the Forest Ruin, which looks really nice.
Yeah.
I just have loads of 10mm trees for drop zone. That's it.
Trying to figure out that
Somebody's
forest ruin, whether that counts as like rubble or forest or what. But
Yes.
exactly.
Maybe both.
It's going to be something to discuss with your opponent, isn't it, before the match? But I'm definitely going to have to do a full board's worth of IOs and Dusk terrain. That's
everything but nothing what I think of it.
Exactly. What else we got coming out? So the pre-orders for core and auxiliary for Crucible Guard as well. Science, but make it violent. motto to live by. And the reminder that the pre-order is imminent. I think on the Ask Me Anything they did the other day, they said next week, or within the next week, I think they said. So, who knows? By the time this goes live, it may well be up for pre-order, but we'll see.
You never know.
Yeah. All good. So yes, cool stuff coming. We like that.
We do.
Yeah. I have to say, there's one thing I do want to call out from the Kithguard rules that have dropped. The battle group boxcaster Rocketmen. The feat is very cool. And the spell list is glorious. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to have a look, but so the feat reduces enemy line of sight to 8 inches, and that's not limited by battle group, by like control range or anything. That's just the whole board. Enemies can only see 8 inches, which means you can't charge from outside of 8 inches, can't shoot from outside of 8 inches, can't cast spells.
The big Signar guns would be screwed.
Yeah, because flare only removes stealth. This is not stealth. This is something else. So the only thing that gets around it is the mean list that I set in my second game on Sunday, which was all of the Phantom Seekers, because they ignore line of sight. So, so they don't need it. They can ignore this.
It does make me upset that the guy that I was told was a token is the model you should be using for this. I just want a whole army of men just like this.
Just the little guys under the thing.
Just like this. Like, just peering through like that.
I know, and was Trapperkin were one of the ones that were removed in the Grimkin list as well, weren't they? So
yeah,
so all of the little guys poking out of trapdoors. Of course, for the British watchers, they're all singing, "Don't you open that trapdoor." Or if they're not, then I just look strange.
They're not old enough.
Or they're not old enough. I am giving away how old I am. Older than people think. That is how old I am.
Bert, have you shut that trapdoor?
Bert. Oh. Right.
I would die.
Hmm?
I was going to say, I love that program.
I had the trapdoor annual when I was a kid. I honestly think my parents still have it kicking around somewhere. It's the kind of thing they do.
I think we've got VHSs at my dad's house of trapdoor somewhere.
It's all on YouTube. You can watch it all. There you go. Maybe I'll put a link in the description. Episode of Trapdoor.
I might have to watch them whilst I'm painting.
For people who are like, what are they talking about? There we go. I will put a card in for an episode of Trapdoor. There we go. Right, and then on to Robin's madness that he was desperate to wave at us.
Yes, I do. So I said a while ago that I made a list for a 50-point army that I really, really want to do, but everybody thinks it's madness and won't want to play with me. Just for the pure fact that this is absolutely madness. Matt is going to share this somewhere on the screen. I'm going to go through it with you. So, there is a lot of units. This is what I mean. There is a lot of units in this army. It's 50 points. And what you get for 50 points is you get one Major Bennett, and she is been updated. So not only does she have a critical warfare, dodge, flying high, and reposition 3 inches, she's got flamethrowers of 2 inches, which are both barrels, which is special attack, and they are pistol weapons as well, so they can be used in close combat.
Mm-hmm.
Be air support. Put a Rocketman unit and a Rocketman ace solo into play. Place each model completely within 3 inches of Bennett, so you can have supporting units. So I could just remove 2 Rocketmen from this unit and put them into a support unit, which counts towards the points of these. 1 unit of Rocketmen and 1 Rocketman ace. that can just drop into her when she deploys her feet. So you can't just do that with her, which is insane on its own because that's 5 units of Rocketmen.
That's what you need.
Yeah, you just need more air support. So there are 2 flavors of Rocketmen as well, but I will get into that. So you've got the Crucible Guard Rocketmen. So they have gravity bombs and they have carbines, and then you have Rocketmen standards, which are just got carbines. But I think they've changed it all now, so there's gravity bombs on each one of them. Yeah, I think they've just made them into 1 unit now. But you can take 3 units of Rocketmen in this list. Each one of them has a Rocketman captain, which then gives them a mission objective. Once become any time during its activation, this model can use mission objective. When it does, an enemy model unit in this model's line of sight, the activation models in this unit gain +2 to the attack damage rolls against the chosen model or unit. They've got flying high, they've got granted dodge, they've got granted reposition 2 inches, which has dropped down from their reposition 3 inches. So it's still really good.
So you're unstoppable, flying high, dodge, repo. So you move up 7, repo to spread them out.
Yep.
So you've then got loads of attack vectors from this unit.
Yep.
And then you can, in theory, move up another 7. You've got range 4 on the gravity bombs, which then, if you mission objective, are power 14. And you're what? 6 models in the unit total, so 5 grunts plus the captain.
5 base, yeah, plus captain.
So, I mean, 6 power 14s is enough to spoil a lot of people's day.
Yeah.
And then so going into the rest of this army, so we have 1 Rocketman ace, which again he's got Swift Hunter, flying high, reposition 3 inches, dodge, alchemic mask. He's got a carbine and a gravity bomb, so that's an extra gravity bomb in there as well. Then I've got a Stinger in there, a Rocketman Stinger in there, just for the reposition sidestep. He's got chemical injectors as well, so having him there, he's got blind, burster, and shadow bind, and puncture. So it's just to have a little bit of more variety. You could just chuck in another Rocketman ace in there and remove the Stinger, or run 2 Stingers just to. You've got everything going off of gravity binds, so go up with the Rocketman aces. The Stingers. Do your effects. Bring in the rest of your troops and lay waste.
He's quite funny.
And then
I like the Stinger.
Yeah.
The aces gravity bombs have got brutal damage for some reason. Didn't just make those weapon master.
Yeah.
It's odd that it's the same name but has different rules.
Yeah. And then I've just got 2 retaliators in there because I didn't want Warjacks in this list, but
you have to take
I felt like I needed. Yeah. So I might just edit this out and take 1 retaliator and see if I could chuck in another ace and another Stinger in there. Because I think, see what other flying units I can try and figure out how to put in there. Maybe like an Ascendentalist to go in amongst them.
You've got 9 points left to play around with, haven't you, if you take him out? Because you're 1 point under at the moment.
Yeah.
That's
3, 6, and I'd had 4 points left over to have a play with. So I could chuck an Ascendentalist in there to boost the attacks again for the Rocketmen.
I mean, you could put a unit of gunners in there.
No, flying and flying only.
Rocketman gunners.
Yeah, I could chuck in a unit of Rocketmen gunners.
Then you'd still have 4 points left, wouldn't you? So.
Yeah. So I could always put them in support.
Another ace.
Just having another ace and Rocketmen for support, going into support for ally, and then you've got a grand total of, I think it's 23 Rocketmen in total.
That's a good number of Rocketmen.
What are your guys' opinion on this list? Because this was something I have been toiling and playing around with for a while.
I mean, Elton John would be proud. There was a whole
He
song
would
about it. I love it. It's suitable madness. I mean, I don't know that it's going to deal with really high armor particularly well, but you got the withering humor on the Retaliator's gun, so you can put a -2 armor debuff on. As Bennett can give a unit +2 to damage rolls, so you can take those gravity bombs up to 16, effective 18 for a unit if you can hit it with the Retaliator. I think there's a lot of moving parts to take something down that's big and heavy, but I mean, for 50 points, that's a fun list, and that's going to definitely go hard for the assassination, isn't it? Because
Christ, if I don't get the assassination for that, I just might as well just sell my army. But
like the sheer number of vectors that you need to cover, especially as I said, you move the Rocketmen up 7, place them all around, and then scatter them with the repo, and then any one of them can move next turn, and they all next to it. So,
yeah. So this is the thing with the power 14 damage on that gravity bomb. Once you've fiddled around some more, again, maybe adding a Ascending Mentalist to try and keep up with it, just to give them a +2 attack on their ranged weapons.
Yeah.
Again, it's a fun list that I really want to try, and if anybody wants to try it out, let me know how they get on with this list, then by all means. But this is a list that I've been in the works for a while. I think I put this together whilst watching the Rocketman film when I was ill, so this is where this all spanned from.
I mean, it's going to look really cool as well.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think drop the Retaliator, take another ace, and a unit of the other Rocketmen.
Put those two in support when I drop the feet. Go, oh, you thought this was it for the Rocketmen?
But when you bring them out, you have to press play on your phone.
Yeah.
And it's got to be Rocketman.
Exactly.
I thought you were going to say Flight of the Valkyries.
Yeah, Flight of the Valkyries. I mean, that's it.
No, that's when I have my Pharaoh Valkyries.
Yeah.
And just Pharaoh Valkyries, and just go, pigs!
But yeah, no, I just thought this was a fun little list that I really want to try at some point. It does mean I will be bringing a lot of firepower down with me. It probably might not do a great deal, but at the same time, it'd be fun to play with.
I'm more than up for this level of madness. Bring it on. Let's get this on the go. Get a game in at some point in the next week or so. Well,
I need to get the new Major ally Bennett, but I think it's just for the pure fact of the best one. I think she's the only leader out of the Crucible Guard I'm yet to use.
Yeah.
No, that and Sevastros. I haven't used Sevastros yet, but I'll use those two at some point. But this was the funnest list that I could find, because I thought, she's a Rocketman. Let's see what she can do.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing if not leaning into the madness, and doing a nice themed list is always fun. I always like the theme lists from Mark 2 and Mark 3, so I tend to lean into a theme when I do something.
That's why I quite like going through my old Mark 2 and 3 the command books.
Yeah.
It's also she's got Windstorm on as well, so anything that's within 3 inches, I just have a follow-up behind.
Yeah, and they've all got flying high, so -3 range, -6 range with Windstorm.
And she's got firepower as a spell as well, which gains +2 to its ranged attacks and damage rolls. So that's making that from power 14 to power 16.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, not power 16. Maybe +2 to whatever damage is done to on that roll.
Well, essentially +2
which
power.
Which is making them range 6 gravity bombs.
Yeah. You got arcane propulsion as well, which is glorious. So
+2 speed and +2 defense.
and flight. So you can have a flying jack as well.
I have a flying jack.
So that
Flying
retaliator,
retaliator.
you've got to model the retaliator to have a giant jetpack.
Oh
Be
no,
flying
no.
up.
It doesn't say target cohort model.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little bit annoying. I was gonna go flying tank.
Yeah, but you could have a flying Vulcan.
It might need this Vulcan has flying.
Yep, flying Vulcan's the answer. But that means less Rocketmen, so it's got to weigh up pros and cons, my friend. Pros and cons.
I've also
Or
got
just
Alco.
list up to 100 points.
Well, that's it. That's how it goes
I
up to
can't-
100 points. It's fucking flying Vulcan.
Flying Vulcan, another 3 units of Rocketman.
Yeah.
You've also got occultation in there. Target manufacturer model or unit gains stealth.
Yeah. So you
I
can
want a
keep.
flying Vulcan that also has stealth.
Unfortunately, it's an upkeep, so you can't have them both on.
Yeah, that's true. But she has some really good spells on her.
She's got a really good spell list. Yeah, I quite like that.
And the Rat 7 Spray 8, Rate of Fire 1, Power 12, dual barrel flamethrowers are something to behold.
Yeah. So I mean, you could put firepower on her and then use both barrels, and then that's power 18. A power 18 spray is pretty nice.
+4 to the damage roll, making it +8 off of firepower.
So it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Is that what you? Is that what we're going to be seeing out of you for the next month? Yeah.
Oh, it's all painted, so I am really, really okay to play this.
Let's do it.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. Well, I popped in on Sunday and grabbed my bases, but I would have come down and played this army, but I wanted to spend some time with my partner.
What?
Boy, did I.
What?
Boy, did you.
Yes, I did. And car.
Everyone had car trouble. Everyone except Mike had car trouble at the weekend.
Mike stopped on his way and saw that I was having car troubles just to say, "Howdy, how are you?"
Mike
I
has even
stopped
had
on my way to the hospital to make sure you and your partner were okay.
I know.
We were okay. We just spent 5.5 hours in Boston.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, if you'd have stopped a little bit closer to the pool, I'd have gone, come round, have some food.
Yeah, there's not a lot to do in Boston.
There isn't.
It's a nice patisserie, though.
And a spoon.
Yeah, we went there too. That was out of necessity for warmth, drinks, and a toilet.
For anyone in the US who doesn't understand, when we say spoons, we mean a chain of pubs called Weatherspoons.
That are awful, and you should never ever go in one.
Unless you really want cheap alcohol,
Just
and I will, without a doubt, you will meet somebody called Dave in there.
I think I would
You
rather.
do that in every English pub.
It's true.
No, just every Weatherspoons there'll be a Dave.
Alright. So, lots of mayhem, lots of Rocketmen, lots of Vietnam trolls. It's been a good week. We are off to, I'm going to remind everyone of Tiverton Steamroller at the end of the month, the 28th. So 24 days left. I need to book my hotel. But tickets all booked and paid for that. So we'll see some of you there, hopefully.
Just also as another reminder for anybody who wants to go to Food Machine, please get your tickets sooner rather than later. Otherwise, the venue might be cancelled.
Yes, the venue are asking for some money up front, so buy tickets for Food Machine and donate lots of money and food to food banks, because that's awesome. So
yeah,
I've actually bought my ticket already.
Well,
so
I need to buy mine.
cool, awesome.
Cool. So that's goodbye from all of us.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Don't forget to like us, follow us on socials, and don't forget to subscribe to us. The like icon, it does all the good things for us around our algorithms. And give us your honest feedback. Do you think the Rocketman list is any good?